effective thinking. So once you're seeing these chapters, no, you can understand now it is all related to our mind. Whatever we have been seeing from the beginning, कैसे हम लोग ने कैसे start किए थे? We have started with individual behavior, है ना, understanding human behavior. After that, we saw about personality. We saw about different theories of personality, Big Five model, then attitude, Johari window in between, attitude. Let's just yeah, we also saw about emotions and all, feelings and feedback. So many contents we have seen. Now, this is about thinking. Now, all these things are related to our mind. That is why FHS is having lot of influence, or FHS or organizational behavior and all is having lot of influence from psychology. It is all related to the behavior. It is all related, connected to our psychological aspect. So here, let's see what is thinking. Thinking word meaning, I think all of you know what is thinking. What is it? What is the meaning of thinking? See the meaning over here. It refers to the process of creating a structured series of connective transactions between items of perceived information. Thinking is easy, acting is difficult, and to put one's thought into action is the most difficult thing in the world. Thinking is something which we do every time, isn't it? Every second, every moment we do think. सोचते ही रहना. That is think. It is a mental process which is happening in our mind. It is a process of creating a structured series of connective transactions between items of perceived information. बहुत complicated मीनिंग लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पे. एक्चुअली क्या होता है थिंकिंग? अपने अपने माइंड में जितने भी चीजें, लाइक सो मेनी, आवर माइंड इज जस्ट लाइक व्हाट यू कैन से, it is a very big storage area where we have so much of wanted information, so much of unwanted information as well. और ये जो ये सारे इंफॉर्मेशन के बीच में जो ट्रांजैक्शंस होते हैं, to an extent we can say that that is thinking. Okay, whatever we have perceived information, मतलब क्या है? Perceived means whatever information जो अपने मन में है, जो हम लोग समझ के रखा है अपने मन में, अपने अंदर, और ये सारी चीजों के बीच में जो कनेक्शंस होते हैं, दैट इज थिंकिंग. सो थिंकिंग इजी है. इट्स वेरी इजी टू सिट एंड थिंक, इजंट इट? ऐसे बैठ के सोचते रहो, बिकम अ coach potato, sit in the sofa, sit on the bed, keep on thinking. It is one activity which we can do every time, unending activity, but it is difficult to put the thinking part into action, isn't it? Putting one's action into what based on whatever we have thought, that is one of the most difficult thing in the world. So thinking style is how you process the information naturally, efficiently and naturally. When I'm saying something to you now, and if you're able to reflect it back, or if you're able to respond it back, we can say to an extent that is your thinking is happening properly. So a thinking style is how you process the information most efficiently and naturally. I think, therefore I am. This is the words of a great philosopher. We are existing because we are thinking. Every time we are thinking something. When we are awake, we are thinking. When we are asleep, also some thought processes are happening in our mind. Even if you, like, when I'm telling you to stop reading at this moment or stop listening to me at this moment, still you will be thinking about something. Your mind would be wandering here and there. So it is something where a mind is having lots of information in that, and it is getting processed. The information is getting processed. So it can be various forms, जैसे कि daydreaming, fantasizing, reasoning, problem solving and all. So thinking can be daydreaming. क्या होता है? ऐसे बिना कुछ काम ऐसे बैठ के सोचते ही रहना का, है ना? That is then fantasizing, मतलब going to some other world, dream world. Reasoning means thinking properly, logically thinking and finding solutions to that. Problem solving also the same thing, when you're thinking logically and finding an answer for anything. So thinking happens as a natural process to every individual, and it can happen every time, anytime and every time. Now, voluntary and involuntary thinking, two different types of thinking. Thinking can be done voluntarily and involuntary. Voluntarily मतलब क्या होता है? खुद से जब हम लोग करते हैं. Involuntary मतलब जो कभी कोई फोर्स करके हम लोग जब करते हैं. So voluntarily खुद से जब हम लोग सोचते बैठते हैं. Thinking is done voluntarily and involuntarily. A person may not think deliberately all the time. There are moments when he is not conscious about what he is thinking. There are times when he's consciously deliberating over some idea. ऐसे situations आते हैं ना, when you are talking to somebody एंड सडनली आप वॉन्डर, आपके माइंड वॉन्डर होके होके कहीं और पहुंच जाते हैं, दैट इज समथिंग विच यू आर नॉट अवेयर अबाउट व्हाट यू आर थिंकिंग, जो इनवॉलेंटरली होते हैं. बट वॉलेंटरी मतलब अदर वन कैसे होते हैं, व्हेन यू आर, फॉर एग्जांपल यू आर राइटिंग योर एग्जाम, you're writing your exam and you're deliberately you're thinking about what you had studied earlier, the previous night or earlier morning. That is happening voluntarily. So voluntarily thinking may result in voluntary action. मतलब अभी मैं सोच रही हूँ, अभी एग्जाम है, मैं सोच रही हूँ कि कल मैंने क्या पढ़ाई किए थे और मेरे को याद आ गया और वो मैं लिख रहे हैं, दैट इज रिजल्टिंग इन वॉलेंटरी एक्शन. इनवॉलेंटरी थिंकिंग मे और मे नॉट लीड टू एक्शन. इनवॉलेंटरी कैसे होते हैं, हम लोग कहीं और पहुंच जाते हैं, सोच के कहीं और पहुंच जाते हैं. और वो ड्रीमिंग, वेरी गुड एग्जाम्पल, ड्रीमिंग इज इनवॉलेंटरी एंड मे नॉट रिजल्ट इन एक्शन. है ना, हम लोग बहुत बड़े बड़े सपने देखते हैं, ऑफ कोर्स बड़े बड़े सपने इन द सेंस, ऑफ कोर्स इफ इट इज अचीवेबल डेफिनेटली इट शुड बी अचीव्ड, डेफिनेटली इट शुड बी शोन इन एक्शन. बल्कि ऐसे ऐसे सपने भी होते हैं ना, कि सपने इन द सेंस कि ऐसे ऐसे थॉट्स भी होते हैं ना जो कभी हो भी नहीं सकते, such things will not result in any kind of action. So our culture, our biological aspect, our environmental experiences all are affecting our thinking, molding our thinking. It helps us to adapt in our physical and social environment. क्योंकि सोचने की वजह से हम लोग आगे बढ़ सकते हैं. Only when we are thinking what to do, what is the next step, we can take the next step ahead. But mere thinking is not enough. Mere thinking is not sufficient. It should be organized, which should be systematically done. That should, our mind should be trained in such a way to get the required result. So systematic thinking क्या होता है? When we want to separate the important ones from the unimportant ones. It is just like a filter. For example, when you are writing the exams, you might be even getting thoughts about a movie which you had seen some days before, and at the same time the question you will be again confused with the questions over there. यहाँ पे क्या important है? The important thing over here is the studies or is the answers which you are actually going to look for. So systematic thinking will be helpful over here. Systematic thinking will be helpful in a way that in order to filter away the things which are not required. Then style of thinking. Style is a way of thinking. It is not ability, but how you are actually wanting to think. So what is thinking? Thinking is the mental process which are happening in our mind. Now, next is forms or types of thinking style. Different forms are there. Just a second, somebody is trying to join. Now here you can see forms or types of thinking styles. What is this forms or types of thinking styles? Different forms or styles are there. You can see over here. Yes. Monarchic style, monarchic, hierarchic, four different types of thinking styles you can see, or forms you can see over here. Which are they? Monarchy, hierarchy, oligarchic, and anarchic. Let's see what are these thinking styles, and in which category normally we are behaving, or how we are behaving, or how we are belonging. Which of this category we are normally into? Okay. First, what is monarchic style? A monarchic style means people who exhibit a monarchic style like to do one thing at a time. They are motivated by a single goal or a need at a time. They are single-minded, concentrate only one issue and assess a situation only from their viewpoint. Matlab, at a time, they normally focus on one thing only. That is monarchy. Mono means one. Monarchic style. Okay. But the problem is they will consider the situation only from their viewpoint. That is also important to note. Second one is hierarchic style. People who exhibit a hierarchical form of thinking style do many things at once, setting priorities at what to do when and how much time and energy to be devoted to each. They are motivated by different goals. They can understand that all goals can be fulfilled equally well, but some are important than others. They can understand that we cannot give equal time for each and every goal. They can recognize that all goals cannot be fulfilled at the same time, but we give priority Prioritizing is very important. So they will be actually dividing their resources between various goals. They also do it systematically and find solutions and take better decisions. Prioritizing in our life is very important. Okay, prioritizing matlab priority dene ka. How do we prioritize? Not everything is equally important at every time. So we should try to understand we should try to recognize which is more important. During exams, when somebody is offering you to watch a movie, that should not be your priority. Your priority should be to focus on your studies. So hierarchy form of thinking is actually doing many things at once, but we should exactly know what is supposed to be given priority, what should be done at what time, how much time and energy should be dedicated for these activities. Then comes oligarchic. Oligarchic thinking style similarly likes to do many things at once but have trouble setting priorities. We do not understand which is more important, and they might even have problems with allocating resources. Like these are cross between monarchic and hierarchy. Monarchic are not natural priority sector. Hierarchy people are like do multiple things, but oligarchic person में कैसे होते हैं कि उनको समझ में नहीं आते है कि कौन सा काम पहले करना है. Oligarchic thinking style is not at all a good thinking style because they don't know how to decide which is more important. They even have difficulty in allocating resources for that. Then anarchic style. Anarchic style likes to take random approach. They are very free-minded. They don't like any systems, any guidelines, any rules and regulations. They show a tendency to be motivated by wide assortment of goals, and it's often difficult for others also, for themselves also, to understand what is to be done. They are not always welcoming in every situation. For example, anarchic students are at risk for antisocial behavior. They don't fit in, they drop out. They are students who challenge teachers. They are not based on any proper guidelines and all such type of people. So ideal one is always hierarchic style. Monarchic style is also when you are focusing on one thing, but that time you are only looking from your point of view. Hierarchical is one where you're actually allotting the resources accordingly, you're prioritizing your goals. Oligarchic thinking also do many things at a time, but they don't know how to prioritize. They get all mixed up and confused. Anarchic style means they don't follow any guidelines, any regulations, any constraints. They are free-minded. They don't want to follow any any information also which are given to them. Such type of people. Now, thinking styles may be internal or external. Internal thinking styles means those who are introverted, task oriented, sometimes aloof. Aloof means जिसको थोड़ा अकेले रहने के वो tendency रहते हैं. They are socially less sensitive than other people. They lack interpersonal awareness, favor individual work. External thinking style people are more extroverted, exactly opposite. People oriented, outgoing, socially more sensitive, interpersonally more aware. They like to work in groups. So remember these thinking styles as well, internal and external. Now, functions of thinking styles. This is one more topic I'll cover now. Functions of thinking styles means three different functions. These functions you might have learned in civics when you learned, but this is similar words are used, but content is different. Three functions: legislative function, executive function, judicial function. Legislative function means where we are going to create, invent, design, do things in our own way. That is legislative function. We are creative people जब भी रहते हैं, when they are doing the things in their own way. Executive means they are following the instructions given by others. They always like to follow directions, what is being told to them. They are given the structure and they do that accordingly. Legislative में इतना proper structure वगैरह नहीं रहते, but वो लोग खुद से ही अपने अपने आर्टिस्टिक टैलेंट की वजह से अब वो लोग जैसे सोचते हैं और जैसे वो लोग बिहेवियर एग्जिबिट करते हैं. जुडिशियल फंक्शन में थर्ड वन, they like to judge and evaluate other people. They give feedback, they criticize others, like that. So thinking styles, you just imagine your thinking style, your way of thinking. Sometimes you think alone, sometimes you sometimes you do the thinking all alone, sometimes you prioritize your activities and give importance to each one of them. So it all depends, it all changes. Legislative means you are having the capability of taking the decisions. you're having that thinking capability, that is legislative. You do it do it on your own, invent it, do it on your own. Executive means you are not having any what you can say, you're dependent on somebody else. Like executive functions, you are only following what others are saying to you. Judicial function means you're observing other people, you're judging other people, and you're trying to criticize them, give feedback and advice to them. So these are the different functions of thinking styles. Once again, we'll see what is thinking once again from the beginning. What is thinking? The mental process which is happening in our mind. It is a process of creating a structured series of connective transactions between items of perceived information. Don't go much into detail. Just understand it is a mental processing of information, which will include daydreaming, fantasizing, even reasoning, problem solving. All these things come under thinking. Thinking can be voluntarily or involuntary. Voluntary means when you do it on your own. Involuntary means where you're not conscious, you're not having any idea of what you're doing. Then different types: monarchic, hierarchic, oligarchic, and anarchic. Then different styles. It could be internal thinking style as well as external thinking style. 3 different functions then: legislative, executive, and judicial functions.